Hi, everybody. Welcome back. For those of you that didn't hear the first video, this is a documentary of my steps I've been taking for my next role that I call my next adventure. Some of you may do not know I was laid off recently, and I thought it would be a great opportunity to document my search for my next job. So, what I did first is I went to a networking event. I'm in health tech, and I went out to Las Vegas to this event called Health 2022. And it was really an opportunity to hear and discover current trends. Big names were at this conference, as well as a lot of startups. Really was targeted towards entrepreneurs and both small and mid-sized startup companies. But within it had high tech, and it was all within the healthcare industry in all different areas: retail, life sciences, biotech, etc. So it was really important for me to hear and be able to experience boots on the ground, what's going on in those conversations. In doing so, I didn't consider startup as the next role for me, and this conference really sort of opened my eyes to that. And I took advantage of those networking events that were part of that. And I'm both an introvert and an extrovert, and so it's really uncomfortable for me to sort of put myself out there and really, walk up to people and talk to them in a way, because I'm looking to find more about them. I'm also looking for an opportunity for a role, and that's not what they're all for. So I didn't want to overstep in some areas, but it was really great to glean and gather a lot of information. And because of that, I have attended subsequent events, which I'll update you guys on another time. And so, from my perspective, is anytime somebody asks, "Can you or do you?" just say yes. That's my advice to you. I've been posting. I've been using LinkedIn and Indeed, the job boards that most everybody are probably using, in addition to some localized ones. In these, I'm using different job search functions, so that I'm getting also a heads up for jobs that they're finding with their algorithm out there. And in that, I'm mixing up the types of roles. So I'm not staying inside the role that I was thinking about. I'm also expanding it, because I'm looking again as an opportunity. What's my next level going to be? What area do I want to be? I've done a lot of different things in a lot of different areas within healthcare. So it's been very interesting as well. And through that, I've been doing a lot of networking through recruiters within LinkedIn, outside of LinkedIn. And I've been also, when I'm applying for jobs, I'm looking to see if anyone in my network is part of that company. And I've been very tactful about it. I have not been just flooding everybody that I know. I really want to be very tactical about who I'm contacting for that. I have a lot of favorite companies that are doing some really cool and innovative things that I really want to be part of. So I've been going out to their websites, going under their career, to see if anything's available, even if it's not within the level I'm looking for, even if it's an entry level, just to be part of that, I think is be really exciting. The difficulty I've had is trying to connect with the hiring manager, and that's true with all the job boards. It's sometimes hard to get past that first bot. A lot of people say it's a bot. Sometimes it is an individual, to get to that hiring manager. So there are some ways you can search through on LinkedIn. I've been a little bit successful, but not super. And I've been doing a lot of direct applies to websites where they're not really necessarily advertising all the different job boards. In the interim, there's a lot of opportunities. The gig economy, Upwork is a great area if you want to put some work out there. They've got lots of different jobs. You put in your profile, they come up, and you put in your rate, and you do bids. It's really kind of fun. I personally have been also doing some startup advising. It's really a freelance and unpaid role, but in that, it's been benefiting me and the company at the same time, because I'm keeping fresh on what concerns are, as well as helping companies with their next steps and what they're doing. I've also been doing some short-term consulting, so there's some consulting groups out there. If you have certain expertise in certain areas, generally it's an hour phone call. It's a certain rate, but it's really also good because you're hearing what the concerns are. You're hearing again. You're keeping current on current trends and things like that. There's a lot of short-term projects. I haven't picked them up. I might consider that. 3 months, 6 month. That might be an opportunity to figure out a different area for you to go with. The key for all this is organization. Keep that Excel spreadsheet going or whatever you use. Track everything, every conversation. Make sure you keep statuses up to date, whether the position has been filled or they're moving on with another candidate or they decided to pull that position. And don't forget to add in your obligations. So my current status is I've gotten pretty far in some areas, some interviews. There's still some companies I'm really looking forward to working with, trying to navigate my way into those channels, but it's still working through. But I find that kind of getting out of my comfort zone and doing things a bit differently, such as reaching out to friends and even family for certain things that I'm looking at, has been very helpful. It almost feels like you shouldn't be doing that, but this is really a new world. This is really how you can do job searches using today's technology and moving forward. So I think it's helpful. And so my parting words are be optimistic, be authentic, and keep up the hard work. Thank you, and I'll talk to you next time.